Hey Jane. Hey June. How are you?
Hey, hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome to our 2x conversions. And today we would be talking about the courses or simply memberships, where we create courses or training programs for our customer. So we would be talking about what is in the dashboard, how we will be creating the product, and how we're gonna create the offer for that product so anybody could purchase that. So this is our today's topic, and at the end, I would be giving you guys the homework to create an offer with recurring charges. Okay, I'm gonna wait for 3 more minutes so everybody could join, and then we're gonna start our today's lesson.
Okay, can I just check, is today more of like recurring income uh, things?
Recurring income. What do you mean? Could you
Oh,
explain a
sorry.
bit more?
Today's your focus is on uh
Memberships.
memberships. Okay.
Yeah, memberships. How do we create product in the membership, and how do we create the offer for that product that we have created in the membership? So how do we gonna plan the lessons? Can we do them drip now? Can we unpublish them? How do we add lesson? What can be added in the lesson? And
Okay.
how to create some sort of examination at the end of your course. We're gonna talk about all that, but the at the end of the examination, creating the test, we would be talking more about it. Analytics setting, custom domain groups. Yeah, we would be talking like on that would be on 1st of July, I believe, because at that time we would be talking about that. But essentially, in the last training is how do you create the test for your course, and when they pass a test, how can we create an automation to send them a certificate that they have cleared or passed the course that they bought from you. So we'll create that in the end. So today, all about how we can create a product and offer, and what do we see on the dashboard for the products in the memberships.
Okay. Why I'm asking that is because I do not have any membership as of now, but I'm looking at building it. So this knowledge maybe is good for me
Oh
in the
yes.
future. Yeah,
Yeah, because
can
courses
use it.
or training is a very popular type of product that usually people purchase, and they learn different things using the courses that you provide. Mostly, people think that the courses are for the coaches only. It's not just for the coaches. It's for anybody who is selling a product can create a course for its product, how to use that product, or how you can get maximized output out of the product that you have already sold. So person, you can create free course, you can create paid course, you can attach a course to your community as a added bonus to joining the community. And but for now, today we would talk only about the product and the offer. But after in the next sessions, we would be talking how we would be creating communities, and in that, how we can attach the already created products. So, oh, the time is enough. Let me share my screen. So there we go. Okay, now let's start, and I'm gonna start. Let me bring this in here, and let me try. Okay, here you see we are in the memberships. So this is the dashboard under the courses. Now in here, you're gonna see very first information, what happened in the last 30 days, anybody who purchased the product or the course that you have created, how many members in the last 30 days joined your system. So that means if a person buys two different products, it's going to show two in here and one in here because it's the same person who purchased two different products. So two would be here, one would be here, and how much revenue you have generated or sales you have generated, and how many checkouts has happened in last 30 days. So dashboard is kind of giving you the basic information. This is not to be considered as analytics because we have an analytics portion in here that we're gonna discuss later on. So the dashboard is all about what is happening in last 30 days. One peek and you would know if you are getting money and how many people are joining, how many members are joining, and how many checkouts are there. So our main topic is about products, which is kind of lengthy in a sense. We will create a product. When you click on the create a product, this is where you are creating the course for your product. So when you click on create a product, you have two different options in here. One is start from the scratch, like building the whole thing in here. The second is import from Kajabi. Kajabi is a platform which gives you the similar functionality. People create courses there, but it is not as rich as the sale process. So you can import your courses from Kajabi into here, and then you can publish through the sale process in here. So we're gonna start from the scratch. Now, when we click on start from the scratch, there are four different type of membership courses. The templates are provided: a sprint course, short course to build gateway to the memberships, marathon course, that means it would be lengthier, train and upskill your audience with your niche, and memberships, nurture and mentor your network and build your own. You can decide what is happening. So you have three predefined templates, you can say, and the fourth one is where you can uh, create your own design or your own journey path. So let's say we select the marathon course. Now, when we click on start building the marathon course, it is saying to create the product, but it is essentially asking you to create a course. So let's call it demo test course. Demo test course. This is the product name that I am giving it. This would be the same name that you're gonna use when you're gonna sell the course. So here you see this is a marathon one. Here you can see it has like four different categories or five different categories. Then there is at the end course completion certificate is also there. And let's look at each of these elements one by one. So let's see what is under there. This is the outline of our course. Then if we click on the details, it's where you can change the title or the name of the course, the description about the course. You can upload a picture for your course that would be shown to your customer when they are purchasing your course. You can also use the customization in here, and you can tell it who is the heading, that means the instructor. You can upload the instructor's pictures. That is probably going to be your picture. And you're going to tell it what is the name of the instructor. That is you, the title, the bio. If there is any logo image, you can also upload fav icon image in here. Recommended dimension for the fav icon is given in here. For the instructor's image logo, the dimension is also mentioned in here. Please do not use bigger or smaller than these ones, because it will ultimately, the system will stretch or screw that picture and that won't look good. So wherever you are uploading a picture where the dimension is mentioned, you should always create the canvas of the same dimension. that will retain the quality of the picture when you are uploading to anywhere, even if in the products or even in your website funnels anywhere, or even in this business information. The dimensions are already mentioned. Now this is for the customization, and let's say demo course. I'm gonna tell its description as this one. Okay, let's see. Demo course, something, 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 something. And okay, this is the product thumbnail. Let's upload that. Let's upload this pictures, for example. And there we go. Picture is uploaded. Instructor, yeah. That is the, I'm gonna call it coach. We can upload the coach image as well. For example, this is the image for the coach. I don't know which QR code it is, and it is Demo David. That is the name of coach, and his title is Mr. His bio is something in here, and okay, we can upload logo, fave icon. So let's say we have uploaded that one. Now in the advanced, you can to customize, you can upload your JS script or CSS or any tracking code for header or footer. You can add all of that in here. Let's assume that we have done that and let's save it. So what we have just updated is the details part of the course. Now, if we go to the customization, this is where we can choose the theme, how the course would be shown to the end user or to your customer. This is the theme that is selected. We can also select the themes from here. Let's say, okay, let's select the new one, the classic, and let's use this template. You can also create your own template in here. Okay, this is the customization part. Let's say the offers. We haven't created the offer for this product because we haven't actually created the product. Any comments that you can create, you can enable the comments should people give the comments or not. This is where you can tell the customer who has bought your product to add comments to the lesson that they have just studied. So do you want it to be shown, hidden, or locked? You can select those properties. Let's disable hidden for the lesson 2, and let's lock it for lesson 3 in first, so we can actually view where you have the product name on the top, and you can who can comment. A new comment should be added by the instructor or the coach, or should it be enabled for the public? Right now I have selected for both, and in first lesson it is enabled, in second it is hidden, in third it is enabled but locked to be added for any comments. And now let's go to the next thing. Okay, come on, load. There we go. So we were in the comment section, and any certificate that we can create to be used for our at the end of the course when they complete that course. This would be the certificate that would be used to send it to the customer. Now, this is one of the templates that I created, I believe, previously. Let's see what that certificate looks like. Okay, yeah, certificate of completion, company name. These things you need to change. And contact dot name means it will automatically put up the name of the person who actually completed the course. This is like the generic writing, some badge, your signature, something. So you can create this certificate. We would be talking about this particular step at the end of this training, like probably day 5. Today is day 1. Okay, now customization is all done. Let's go to the outline. What are we actually giving to the customer and how can we customize it? That is where our main time would be spent. So let's say this is now here you would see this part is called the category where you see these 4 lines. This is the category, and this is where you see 3 lines. This is the lesson under that category. So the first category is introduction, and then there are 3 lessons. Then the second category is fundamental, 3 lesson, fourth, fifth, sixth, 6 categories, and different lessons under one category. Okay. Now, if we want to, assuming that we have everything set up, we can view this course, preview it, and experiences as a customer. This is how the course would look like. These are my categories. Like if I click on introduction, these are my lesson. If I click on any lesson, it will take me to that lesson. I can read that lesson, yada, yada, yada. Let's go back. And here you see in the introduction, we have uploaded the information about the coach. We told it that it's not instructor, it's a coach. That is his name, his title, his description, his image, and the product image. Everything is in here. So this is the overview that your customer gonna be seeing, and in here it is showing the progress that he made by completing any lesson. When he completes any lesson, let's complete fundamentals lesson just to make sure mark as complete. And let's go to the course. Because we are doing it in the preview, so it didn't recognize, but when your customer marks it complete, it will recognize that one lesson is completed out of the 13 lessons. Now let's customize each and every lesson. Now in here, this is where your category is. You can publish it right away. So if anybody purchases your product, he will see this category and all the lessons in it. You can put it on the draft mode. Maybe you want to change a few things. So now what happens is when the category is in the draft mode, and if we look at that, look at the preview, what will happen? The introduction should not be there. There you go. The introduction is gone, and the courses, the lessons are 3 lessons short because we put the introduction one to the draft mode. Now the next one is locked. And why it is locked? Locked category, where should we put it? We can put it in different post. And which category should we put it? We can lock it as well. And then there is the drip mode. Now this is very interesting. Now, assuming, let's actually publish this and okay. This is my course, which has like 6 different categories. I want anyone to first go through these lessons. So these are 1-day lesson, 3 lessons, 3 days. And the second category should open after 3 days. It should not open right away. It should open after 3 days. So if I put it, the drip to the 3 days, what will happen? First 3 days, he would only see these 3 lessons, and then the fundamentals will show up in his account. If we go in here and refresh this, the fundamentals, that's where the drip is. Okay, that is interesting. I didn't save it, probably. Yeah, so drip in here, and let's click on the preview. And the the fundamentals. Oh, it is still showing. Why? Okay, start the course. This is my welcome course. Next category. Ah, there we go. Uh, Here it is showing the fundamentals, and if we click it, it will not take us to the fundamentals, because what is happening is it is taking us to here. You see course content. It is not taking that because that particular category is in drip mode. That will only be available after 3 days of purchasing the product. That means the course. So these are the categories. You can publish them, draft them, lock them, or drip mode them, and it will take the action accordingly. Now let's go to the lesson. To view it, we can preview the lesson like this right away. How the lesson looks like. This is about the lesson. What is, if the comments are enabled, that would show up like this for this one. The second lesson, we did disable the comments, no comments in here. For the third one, we did restrict them. So the comment box is restricted, but if anybody has created or put up any comments before you locked it, it will show those comments, but it will lock the comments portion. No more comments can be added. So it's a good thing. You can put a few comments and then you could lock them. That way, those comments will stay up there and nobody could change or interfere or add new comments. Okay, now let's go back to this one. Now let's customize our lesson. For that, we clicked on the pencil icon. Now in here, in the lesson, we can upload video, upload audio. We can give the title of the lesson, the category in which the lesson should be, what is the description of the lesson. We can add its own video thumbnail, any files that we want to give anyone. Like, let's say my course is all about, for example, I'm teaching Microsoft Excel to anyone. Now, in here, I can add some files, some sample Excel file for him to practice on with the video. He's gonna watch it, and then he's gonna have a few sample Excel files to practice on. You can put the lesson thumbnail in here or video thumbnail in here. If you have uploaded the video in here, then this thing would be enabled in that case. And here you can see that this particular lesson is already published. That means it is going to be available to the end user or the customer. In draft mode, that means the lesson, though in the system, but is not going to be visible to the end user or your customer. You can also delete the post. That means this lesson would be deleted. And this is how you're going to create a course. Now, when we create that course, after putting up all the materials that we have added to our one category, then to the lesson, next lesson, a few drip mode, yada, 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 and he has completed everything, he should be receiving a certificate. And let's see which certificate we want to give him. We can click on it, and there are a few default certificates. You can also create your own certificate in here. Let's say we are selecting the default one. For example, this is the one. By that, if anybody completes your course, he's going to receive this particular certificate. Now, you can edit the certificate to make your own changes. Like in here, certificate of excellence, the name of the person who completed it, the name or the signatures that you are doing yourself, and contact dot company name. That means the company name would be shown in here. You can You can add your the elements of your choice like signatures, badge, image, text, header, layout, background. You can change all of that, and this certificate, then you can preview this certificate how it would look to the end user. Obviously, it's not gonna say contact.name, it's gonna say the name of the customer. You can also save it. You can also send the offline certificate. You can also send it offline as well. And let's come up back in the products. Okay, come
David,
on.
since I'm the only one while waiting for things to look, can I just like randomly ask you question?
Yeah,
Um,
go ahead. Even if there
okay,
are people, if you have any question, you can always interrupt me in the middle of the lesson
yeah, but
because
I
that
can
makes it
just
interesting.
I feel that because since I'm the only one, I can just interject. Just one question. Okay,
Hmm.
because right now I'm like offering courses and all that. So I face the situation whereby my computer is lacking the space. So if let's say if I use a sales process, because I'm very new to sales process,
Hmm.
can I upload all my course materials, if, like videos and stuff, even though it's like very big? So I do not need to subscribe to any Google Space or G Drive or stuff.
You can upload a lot of videos in here, and essentially, you have a lot of freedom to upload a lot of online storage is provided to you, not only just within here, but if you scroll down in here, there you go. The media storage
Oh,
is also a place where you can upload a lot of material, and you can like use this material at different places. But let's assume that we are uploading the material in the membership in our courses. For example, we just want to create a few lessons that we don't want to show them. Uh, we can create a product which we don't publish. The second thing is we can create the product and published and just lock the lesson. It won't be available to to the person who has bought the product till you publish it. Okay, so eh, your
so
choice. You can upload a lot of data in
oh,
here.
okay. So do I like do it in media library or do I straight away a media storage that as in I store in the storage or do I straight away come in here?
If you're talking about creating the course products, then I would recommend uploading directly to the lesson. That will be rather easier. Otherwise, like you can like put up in the media storage as well.
Oh, okay, because right now I have the situation whereby I have a beginner course and an advanced course. So I'm
Mhm.
like the beginners need to attend about 4 to 5 lessons before I can put them into the advanced courses. So
Mhm.
and this beginner may come in as and when there are learners. So it may
Mhm.
not be very
Exciting.
time yeah it's not efficient for me to like do it whenever there's a someone come in. So I'm
Mhm.
like wondering whether the one that you show me is probably an answer to what um I can do to like put like upload all this media for them to consume uh the course when they
Yeah,
are
in that particular scenario, what's going to happen is what I recommend is create different products. So let's assume, okay, come on, load. Oh my God, there you go. So let's assume this is the beginner's course, then this is the mediocre course, this is the advanced course. So
okay.
you can like when they enroll in here, if they complete that, then you can create an automation. If they complete this course, then they can be added to this course automatically through the automations. So there, if we go into the automations, let me show you, we can tell it if they have completed that particular lesson or category, we can simply tell them, okay, now add them to another course or something like give them the access to the other one. For example, me show you how we're gonna use the randomly any workflow. Like the trigger is, if we go to the triggers, this one particularly we haven't discussed, but I would be talking about it probably next month, Tuesday. So in here, if they have completed the category, the last category, or if they completed the last category, they will be added to this workflow, and then the action would be uh, grant access.
Mm.
Where is the payments, marketing, affiliate? Where is the community certificate? Where are the courses? Access, access card. Just give me 1 second. Let me find it. Where is that? Tag removed. Okay, let me type access. Grant group access, revoke,
One
private.
group access. Okay.
Yeah, we can offer. Let me see. Ah, there we go. Course grant offer. Now this will grant them the access to another course, or you can send out a nurture email that you have completed the beginner one. Now this is the link to purchase my mediocre one, up to as per your specification. But you can create, when they complete the course, they will be starting by using that trigger. Now you can either give them the access to the next course. Now, if you give them the next course grant offer through here, that means they are getting the offer for free. If it is paid one, then you would be, rather than giving them the access to the offer, you would be sending them the email. This is the link to purchase my mediocre course, or the one with the mediocre difficulty course. Okay.
Okay. Can I also check, right? If let's say they have completed the beginner course, right?
Hmm.
Will they automatically go to the next member
No,
thing?
no, no.
Oh, okay. So
That
I have
is
to do
an
the migration for them.
this, this is like an independent course. In the
Okay.
categories, when they complete it, they go to the next category automatically. But because this is one complete product, that means they won't be added to the next product automatically, because for example, my beginner course is $10, my mediocre course is $20, and my expert course is $30. I want to charge $60 by selling these three products. He completed my first product, that means he paid me $10. Now I will send him emails to purchase my $20 product. Purchases that, and he completes that, then I will send him the email to purchase my $30 one. Now I have earned $30 in here. When he purchases my third product, my $60 target was achieved for that particular person. So what I am suggesting is, let them complete the beginner one, then send them the marketing email to purchase your second course. And when they complete their second one, you can so on and so forth, give them four, fifth, sixth, as many courses as you have. Okay.
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 Um, okay. So, okay. One of the, if I were to do the course,
Hmm.
let's say I do a recording,
Hmm.
probably does it make sense to do it live with students, or should I just do it one time without students at the background and just let it run there? You know what I'm
Uh,
talking about? Yeah.
Personally, I like the recording where there is no students, because students can ask particular question, and when there are students, it's more customized to those students. So creating a generic video where there is no audience would be a better choice, in my opinion.
Okay. Thank you,
But
David.
as I said before, it is as per your choice, because some people like to show the interaction of their students, to show that, okay, if you have any question, we can have a community. With the purchase of this course, you can also get the access to one of my community group, and you can ask your question there. answering you there. You can follow my video tutorial from this course in here. So
The
they
rec
get, yes, ma'am.
Oh no, you carry on. I'll ask my question later.
S- so that way, it would be kind of a course that is pre-recorded, but an interactive community area is added to that, which makes it that you are not just selling the product, you are actually interacting with your students. And here comes the example. Creating the drip mode in here is a very, very good thing, because what happened is when your students join your course in here, they and after 3 days a new category shows up with new lessons. It makes them feel that you have just updated something in there and there is a new material that they are getting for the free. So they get more happy. And at the end of the course, when you offer them, okay, now that you have completed my this course, you can now purchase the advanced one. It makes them, like, it compels them to purchase the second one because they saw that you were updating the course as they were learning it, as they were getting more expert in the product that you were teaching them about. So they are more likely to purchase your next product. The curiosity that you have aroused in them by using the drip function for your categories, it will produce recurring sale for you. It will produce more retention for your customer. Okay.
Okay. And another question,
Mhm.
if I were to, is it better to do it like in recording or do it over Zoom recording? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter, but Zoom, the quality of Zoom recording is better than any other platform that I have seen. But there are a few platforms you can simply record using the camera on your computer, create a video, and then you can compile that video to be uploaded in the lessons. Essentially, whichever quality you think is um, feasible for your customer, select that. But here is
I
one thing: do not
uh-huh.
create your video quality too high, because what happen is if you create a very high quality video, the file size would be too big, and when it loads for your customer, it takes a bit of time to show up on their screen, which can make them feel, okay, why it is slow, I don't want it, maybe I'm bored. Some people have very short span of focus time. So create the quality, mediocre quality, not the highest one. Don't go crazy with 4K or something like that. A normal HD quality video is more than enough for your courses.
Then
Okay.
I think probably Zoom will just auto this and I do not need to, then probably I just go by the Zoom way, right?
Yeah, the Zoom seems to be a good choice in my opinion.
And I also can save on the storage space in my comps.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can at least, because, and it's always a good idea to keep a backup copy of any courses that you create in your computer as well as on the sale process. But you should always keep, it's a good practice to keep your courses stored in your computer or in any other online storage. That way you have multiple copies of the product that you have worked so tirelessly, and god forbid if something happens, you have another copy to grab, and you know you don't have to build the whole thing from again. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how we create the course, and when they purchase the course, this is what they're gonna see. uh there would be a title, there would be these categories, uh, a title bar there. They can click on start course, the pictures, everything is there. When they click on any categories, the lesson shows up with their description and the
This
pictures.
so this is their dashboard, right?
This is the dashboard for the course
them,
that
right?
they have purchased.
Okay. So I need not like so it's like for them to it's like creating a membership for them to access to this dashboard.
That is correct. That is correct.
Ah, do okay. So does this like require, do I need to set this up or this is like auto like what you are doing now?
This is kind of auto, but you can customize it by going in here. Like, let's say we want to customize this theme, and I didn't go there, but you can customize the whole theme in here. Like, I don't want this picture to be like this. The appearance can be changed. You can upload your own pictures, backgrounds. I don't want this color. Maybe this color is better. Yeah. So you can like the button and everything. You can show, should we show it or not? Should it be a color or an image? Up to you.
Oh, this is cool.
You can upload the image or colors in here, as well as you can show the overlays. Should it be?
The
If the
from the
overlay is
students,
there, yeah.
from the students end, right? How do they like access to this student dashboard?
Ah,
Um,
this is for you. You are
so
customizing this, but
yeah,
when your student purchases
or
any,
the members, right? So-called members.
yeah, when your course is bought by any person, he gets an email with the login access. Uh, that is okay. Let me show you in the setting. Basically, what they receive is an email, which load. They receive this email, courses email. Come on, load. They receive this welcome email, which has the link to access your course. Like, this is the default template that you can, this is what they're gonna receive. And when they click on view offer, it will take them, it will ask them to create a password. And once
David,
they
is this workflow you created or is this like already inside this email settings thing?
already inside, created for
Oh,
you
already
by the
inside. Okay, okay. That's great.
not only already inside, the template is already there with the custom values already there. You can even customize that one too. You have the freedom to change anything, but it is already all in there. So you can like not only customize the dashboard, but the emails that they're gonna receive, you can customize those ones too. Everything is customizable, but when we create, just like we did, we created a product, it automatically created the whole process in the back end. When anybody is gonna purchase, it's gonna, the system is gonna automatically gonna send them an email. Okay, here's the link to access the product. Now, till now, we have only created the product, like the course. Now we're gonna talk about how can we actually sell it. For that, we need to create an offer for that course. And to create the offer, we come up to the offers area under the courses. This is where we're gonna type the offer title. Let me select, what was the name? I think demo something, demo test course. That was the course that we created. Okay, let me see. What was the product name? Sorry, I forgot that. I'm very bad with the remembering things. So yeah, the demo test course, that is the one. Okay, let's create the offer for this course. And we are creating the offer, the this, and product is again gonna be the same one. And now here comes the interesting part. The course that I have created, how am I gonna charge about it? Is it free or is it priced? And if it is priced, am I going to charge the price one time, or am I
Mm-hmm.
going to charge them recurringly? So, for example, my course is like $1,000 product. Now, paying $1,000 at a time might be difficult for somebody. So I might want to create a recurring type price. So it will charge them again and again, smaller amount till it gets to $1,000. Or I can create a product with $1,000, or I might create it for free. So you have the pricing type is three different. One time price, that means I'm setting the price to $1,000, for example, or
Mm-hmm.
recurring type price. Now I'm gonna create the price amount to 100, which is gonna be charged to the person monthly without giving them any trial period, and number of payments is 10. Essentially, I am still charging him $1,000, but in
Mm.
10 months. Okay. And I might even charge a setup fee. Okay. Now, what usually people like to do, and what I recommend is one time price is going to be $900. You pay me $900, you get the whole product, no worries. Or you can pay me recurring type amount, $100 monthly, but 10 payments. Now, if you pay me in recurring type or partial payments or the installment payments, you're going to pay me $1,000. If you pay me all together, then it's going to cost you $900. That means you are saving $100 if you pay me the money all together right away. Okay? So according to whatever your preference, you can set up the price in here. And okay, I'm gonna set the price to $1,000 in here. And the payment mode, you should always put it on the live mode. Live mode means when somebody is gonna purchase the product, the money would be charged to his account and would be transferred to your account. If you put it on the test mode, that means you are doing the testing yourself to see how the functionality for the customer gonna work. So let's create this new offer demo test course with the payment mode set to the test mode at one time price of $1,000. Let's create this. This offer is now created. Now, what can we customize? The description. We can type it in here. We can add customization script, CSS, JavaScript, the product, which product is included in this offer that we have just created, what is the price, offer excess. Do I set an excess date? If I want to sell a product which I don't want anyone to have access to till August 1st, I can just put a check mark in here and set the date. Okay, pay me now, and you can, oh my goodness. Pay me now, and you get the access to the product that I am working on the 1st August. The product is already created, but I want to create a temptation in the people. I'm still working on it. I'm still creating it. Okay. And now you got my product on 1st August. And then I'm restricting them. The product is not going to be lifelong. Come on. I'm only making this available to you like for 90 days. So according to your preference, you can set up these values. What will happen? They will get the access to the product on 1st August. And from 1st August, 90 more days, they will have the access. And after 90 days, they have to either purchase the product again or they don't have the access. So according to whatever type of product you are creating, you can customize these ones too. You can also, if you are running some sort of marketing, you can also give them some sort of coupons, and you have to enable this setting in here. Should the coupons be allowed to be added to this product? That means essentially you are giving them some sort of promotional discount. So do you want it or not? So now we are customizing all the offer. If we want, we can, yeah. If we want, we can add an upsell product in here. That means when they purchases this offer, which they are getting this course, we can add another our mediocre course in here. That way, when they purchase one product, they would be shown the other product and they can purchase that one on a bit of a discount. So upsell, you can add that. Get link, you get this link that you're gonna give to your customer like this to actually purchase your product. When they purchase this product, oh wow, that is interesting. Okay, let me save this first and then let me copy this link. Maybe I was bit. Oh yeah. It will give me the option because the domain is not correct. Anyways, so essentially this the link that I'm showing up in here. This would be the link where they would be going to purchase the offer. Let me go to the setting and change the domain because this is like a demo account. We are always playing with it and changing the domains so many times that sometimes it can create a bit of mess. Memberships, okay, yeah, login. Okay, let's this one. Yeah, this is one of the domain. Let's add this domain in there. Okay. Custom domain deleted. Okay, let's save that rather than using that. Hmm. Go to the offers. Now that the domain is deleted, get the link, copy. Yes, still link membership MSTR. Okay. Hi. Hmm.
It's not because it's under test mode, that's why you're having this problem, right?
No, it's not that.
Because yesterday I sent out because yesterday I issued my very first invoice, and then I
Mm-hmm.
issued out the test mode, and then I quickly took that down because I'm not sure how. Yeah, but even if at test mode, I mine was actually working fine.
The test mode should work fine because the test mode is supposed to work fine.
But if
Preview.
let's say the customer paid in that test mode, will the money go through or no?
No, the money will not
Okay,
be collected.
okay.
Uh, Custom domain, then here, add uh, services dot domain, pointing to this. Okay, I have to add the so plug there. Add the domain.
So David, you also must like, if let's say when we encounter technical issues like that, we also need to go to our hosting platform to
This one,
troubleshoot.
this one particular that you're looking right now is happening because this is a demo account and everybody is changing it. We are too many admins for this account, and we are always changing it. So that is why it is happening. But
Ah, okay.
when once it is set up, then it nobody except you can go in here and change, and there won't be any problem. Okay.
Okay.
For me, why this is happening? Because um, I am doing this now. After 4 minutes, there is another class. Somebody else would be changing that again, probably. So we are changing all the time. So that is why it is a demo account.
Okay.
That is why.
So
Okay.
I'm like coming from the perspective of me were to encounter this, and then that is another wall to climb if I have to troubleshoot the all the technical things. Already build up
On
the company website, already like take me weeks. So
yeah,
I find that, oh,
if you ever have any technical problem, you can always come up in here and talk to one of the agents, and he would help you out in that
you're
scenario.
talking in sales process itself, right?
Yeah. So talking to
Okay.
by sending the chat message in here, and you can ask them, okay, hop on a
Thank you
call
so
with
much.
me, and they can, join the call and everything. And let's publish this offer. Let's get the link. Let's put it in here. Now, please work this time. I just added the custom domain in here. Good work. Seems like it is working. There we go. Finally, it is working now. Sorry about that.
No, 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 no
Any,
worries.
so
Okay.
basically, when you create the get link, this is what I was talking about. This is
Okay.
what
Yeah.
your customer gonna receive. This is what they're gonna see. They would type their email address in here, their name. Okay, let's do it. David. Okay. Dot Brown at desk. Am I typing correct? Team.com. Full name is David B123. Proceed to checkout. Now we set up the price to $1,000, but it is on the test mode. Here you see, it shows that it is
Mm-mm.
on test mode. So I'm gonna type this card number, 46, and United States, and my zip code, confirm payment. Now, we never set up any sort of automation in the backend. I told you that is already done. Now I'm going to show you what the system does it. I purchased this product. This is what is happening to your customer. This is what your customer is experiencing. Now he can click on view dashboard and he can directly go to this link, and he's telling it to create a password. I'm creating this password. Set the password. Come on. And now in the password, after the password, he would bring me in here. This is the course I bought. My progress is 0%. I can click. I am a customer experiencing everything in here. Now in the back end, let me show you what happened to that customer. If we go to the conversations, because we just sent him an email with the access link. So there we go. The David B. He got this email. First email is this email that he received. Boom, you got welcome to yada yada this thank you for your recent purchase. This is the login email address. This is you can create the password going to this way, and you can you have all the emails in here. That means it is telling you how you can access the course. You would open this in here because I have already created the password, so it will directly take me into the library. But if I didn't, then it will be telling me to create the password, then I can log in. If I log out from here right now, I need to type in my access, the email address, and the password that I have
Oh,
created to access the
yeah.
course every time. So
Oh, okay. So this is their student dashboard.
yeah, this is the student dashboard, and everything happened automatically because the system actually sent out these emails. The student created the password and everything automatically. Okay. And now you can like customize the whole thing of, let's go back to the memberships and again back to the offers. Oh my God, our time is past, but okay, so in here, now you can see all the description that I would type that would show up in there and any setting that I have done. So, two things. In products, you create your own product, the course actually. In the offers, you set up what is to be charged. Is it free? Is it paid? Is it one time payment? Is it recurring payment? Everything is going to be happening in the offers about the payment. Everything about the lessons or your product or your course is going to be done in the product. So today's lesson is all about what you see in the dashboard. Now, look at this. In the dashboard, if we come up in here, there you go. One member just purchased one checkout. Last 30 days sale is $1,000 because I just bought that product. How much revenue did I earn? $1,000. How many checkouts happened? That's me, one. And there is one new member. When we started, these all values were zero. Okay. So this is like the peak. It is not the analytics. The analytics, we're gonna talk about that next week, same day.
Mm.
But this is like the peak. What is happening? This is where you gotta peak. Okay, how many opt-ins happened? How many members? How much revenue I earned in last 30 days? How much checkout happens? So this is how you create your products, offer, and what is happening in your courses. Now, the homework for this week is create an offer for your course, create an offer for your course with the recurring charges. Set up a product offer that should be charging them some payment per month or per week, per day, or something. Okay.
Okay.
And put that in the Facebook group with the hashtag sale process wins. Take a screenshot of your offer that you create in here. Take the screenshot of description and everything in here. Like right now, it is telling us $1,000. I would say that show us this portion, this screen.
The recurring one.
The recurring one. What is your trial period if you have set up? Any setup fee that you have set up? How much payments? What is the what is happening? Just take this screenshot, put it in the Facebook group, and
two screenshots.
Two screenshot would be better. Show us
Okay.
this one and that one. That would be great. Okay.
So David, normally when you give, normally when homework is given, we have to do it by when?
I usually give it like 24 to 48 hours.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
All right.
Well, June, it's nice meeting you again, and
Thank you,
hopefully
David.
I'll be
All
seeing
today's
you
lessons are
on.
jam because I'm the only one. I know it's very, you know. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. And hopefully I'll be seeing you next Tuesday and then on next Wednesday. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Have a great day. Bye
Have
bye.
a great day. Bye bye.